I'm sure if you guys were keeping up with Hasim Rahman through everything he had going on with Jake Paul, you continued to watch him. You knew that he was getting back in the ring, and I was kind of heavy on him when we recapped his fight, because I was just kind of disappointed in how the fight turned up, how the fight turned out, and the whole nine. And we ended up having a conversation, and he was telling me about how the fight was put together and all these different types of things. And I said, hey, man, I just want to let you know, you haven't seen the show yet, but that guy, Greg Hardy, he can hit pretty hard. So you should probably just not even try to rematch him. He's like, yeah, man, I think we're going to go in a different direction. I said, all right. And I just want to let you know that I am going to have him on my show because he's a killer. You know what I mean? So without further ado, welcome to the PorterWay Podcast. Pro Bowl NFL football, former NFL football player, Greg Hardy, now 2-0 in boxing. What's going on, boss?
What up, folks? How y'all doing, man?
Listen, right. we good, man. We goddamn, like where does this come from? Look.
Hey, yo.
It's just how I get down. It's how I live.
Coming from the heart, man. You know, I like to switch it up, do it on how I want to do it, man. The boxing was just up next. You know what I'm saying? We've been working hard, putting in the work, man. People, you know how it is. People don't really take you seriously until you show.
Yep.
It was just one of those opportunities I got to show them I want to play.
Yeah, you put in about 6 to 8 years in the league, and then what? So was this always the plan after football?
Man, so the plan was a whole lot better. Advantageous to the viewer's eye, but bumps and bruises. You know how it goes when you living in the real world, and I had to make some adaptations, man. So I ended up having to switch over not having to, but I wanted to switch over to football from football to fighting abruptly, man. And I was like, let's start with MMA. You know, just earn some respect in MMA, figure it out, and I ended up doing 3-4 years, and then man, I tied one heavyweight record and went like 7, and then was like, yo, now I can move over to the boxing. I got the experience. I wanted to start in the boxing, you know, get the golden gloves, do all that, but I couldn't. Like I said, I had to switch the plan up. So walked into boxing 7-3, man, won my first fight, and then got the call for this one. I was like, yo, it's time to show.
You got the call for this one. And I seen Shannon Briggs is with you. So what's the whole What's the deal with you? Is it people calling you for fights, or is it you looking for fights? Was this just the perfect situation for you? I mean, Rahman's way smaller than you. How did this fight even come up for you?
So as far as the size stuff, in the boxing, heavyweight's a heavyweight.
No. I get it.
Heavyweight's a heavyweight. You know what I mean? You saw the contract, you fight, and at the end of the day, everybody thought I was going to lose that. Knew what I weighed and thought I was going to lose that fight before I won it.
Right.
So we always got to lead with that one instead of leading with the I'm way bigger than him, because I don't want people to be like, yo, he's a bully.
Yeah.
So yo, I done beat up old linemen. I done beat up the baddest men on the planet. Top 10 fighters from everywhere.
Greg, name an old lineman you beat up.
I'm down.
Name an old lineman you beat up.
All of them.
Name one.
All of them.
Name one.
Hey, listen. You know my favorite. You know my favorite football statement is pull up the tape. Pull up the tape, baby. That's all you got to do. I don't even need to. When it comes to football, I got nothing to say. We pull up the tape.
Okay, all right.
I don't want to ask nobody. I don't want to never pull up the tape.
Okay, all right.
But no, man. Hey, so I want to leave with that one as far as boxing goes. But I was everywhere, man. Like we still are. We going around looking for sparring, trying to figure out the sport. You know what I mean? Like trying to attack it like a professional, trying to treat it like a big dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I want football, like something I love and adore. And putting in the work, man, you run into so many good people because like they recognize you, and like the cream of the crop and the best people, bro. They like gravitate to each other.
Yeah.
And it's just this time it was Shannon Briggs, man, and we ended up in the same building. King Kong was there.
Okay.
And I was sparring, man, and he liked what I was doing, you know. He liked the aggression of the G Hardy swag I was bringing to it, and really just got to chop it up, man. And then he literally hit me up like a week later. He was like, "Champ, I got this opportunity for you, man. They wanted me, but I got something else going on. But I didn't see you spar. I know you're gonna entertain. Yeah, I know you're gonna entertain them.
Wow.
And man, like You know, that's a big dog call when Shannon called.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When the ex-Shannon called 2 times, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You pick up the phone, man. It's
Right.
like, yo, whatever to pay, let's run it.
Because that's what Hasim
and
said.
then when they told me it was Hasim, I was on.
Hasim said that originally they wanted Shannon Briggs and Rahman Jr. to get it on. And I was like, that don't really make sense. And then he said, you know,
that's dangerous.
Yeah, one thing or another happened and it ends up being you. How long did you have to even prepare for that fight?
Oh, we got 7 days. The 7 days notice for that one.
But you had already been putting in work. You've been trying to get your foot in the door.
I stay in the gym, and I ain't have a proper camp for this fight, but we ready whenever, man. And like I said, it lined up to where like it was a little bit of risk for me. It was a big reward for me, though. You know what I mean? Right. I got the opportunity to showcase my skill in front of real boxing enthusiasts, and that was really what I wanted.
Right. And you know what? Like you said, most of us didn't give you a chance, but I mean, you look like the boxer in the ring. It was like, you know, the saying Mike Tyson always says, everybody got a plan until they got punched in the face. After he felt your power, it was like he switched his whole swag up. And I just felt bad because I'm like, this not right, because it literally looks like a bully beating on somebody right now, man. And
and I even switched up my style so that I would look like a bully. Yo, I'm second, third round. I got my win. I got the feel of it, because you know once you jump into something new, you got to get the hang of it. Yeah, it was a new offense, new defense.
Right. You
got to get the hang of it before you really start thumping, really start falling into the pockets of the defense of the offense, and then you start actually, you know, creating and finessing and manifesting different stuff on the field. So it was really like that in the ring, man. Like the first 2 rounds, I was really just filling it out, getting used to everything. Like I said, I didn't have a camp for like somebody falling fast, so I was getting my breathing right, figuring out his pace. And then once I was good, man, I was like, yo, I actually paid some boxing skills, man. Because I didn't want to think that I leaned on him like one time, and I didn't even really want to do it there. Like I put my hands out and listen, I swear to God, I'm not leaning on him. He ain't hold me up, y'all. Look at him. It ain't me.
Hey, Greg.
I'm trying to box.
You've been in there with a couple of boxers. On the levels of what does he rank as like talent wise? Because it's like once you figured him out, it was just like, oh man.
Man, no, I think he's up there, man. Well, and keep in mind, like I've been working with killers since I got into the sport, man, and I didn't really have a choice because of my size. So it was going to the deep end or don't go at all.
Yeah.
But nah, man, he's pretty up there. Right? You know, he was 12-1. I had a lot of respect for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I also knew, man, his gas tank wasn't gonna be the best, because that was gonna be really the biggest difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
And even though we've been working on conditioning, man, it's just hard to keep up with them smaller guys. And like you said, like everybody was saying really before the fight, like yo, if you got boxing skills, it don't matter what size you are.
Yeah,
like, that's how I feel about it.
No, that's what it is. I didn't been on both sides of it, man. I didn't fought like a 6'8", 265-pound cat.
Yeah.
Number 4 in the world before, and bro, homie was throwing the hardest punches I ever took in my life, man. And the worst pain, my face was jacked up, worst pain I've ever been in, bro. Like, but he knew how to fight. You know what I'm saying? I would weigh in at like 300, and he just putting hands on me. You know what I mean? And I also got knocked out by a little 265 Australian cat.
Oh, don't tell me.
I made him top tier boxer.
We're gonna edit that out.
No, I keep it real. I keep it gangster, baby. Yeah, we keep it 100. Because now you know.
Getting knocked out is not gangster, man. Getting knocked out is not gangster.
Yes, it is.
How?
Getting knocked out and getting back up is gangster. Yo, because
right, listen, there you go.
It's a lot of fake people in this fight game. You gonna get knocked out. Stuff happen.
Yeah.
If you can't eat the what happens, are you really real?
Yeah.
Hey, Greg.
Or you here for play? Because when it got real, you ran away. You was like, I got hurt. See, I got hurt and came back and started punishing people again.
Yeah.
And you know, Shawn, you gangster. You've been on the floor, but you got back up.
Come on now.
So, hey, you over here trying to
my gangster only goes so far.
Yeah, come on.
I am a Christian. Okay, so my gangster only goes so far. It's like, hey, some gangsters in church. What you talking about?
And we leave it with Jesus. And we leave it with Jesus every time. Yeah. God bless you, baby. But you signed the contract, so listen. You put your own life on the line there. You let Jesus take the wheel, and he sent you me.
Right.
That's all that happened.
What the hell, Greg, talking about? What the hell you talking about?
That's all that happened.
Yeah, you went to church today, huh? You went to church.
Hey, question real quick.
Praise Jesus.
Couple more questions, then we're going to let you go. But in terms of you and Shannon Briggs, like to see both of y'all on the stage at the same time, Is it like, hold on, I got this one, or like, how does it work? Because like
it's a lot of energy.
A lot of energy with y'all both.
Man, listen, I've been like that my whole life. He been like that his whole life, bro. I think we about to tag team the game, really.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, yo, he can really do whatever he want fight wise as a champ, man. Like he done been there. He still got the skills. You see Mike Tyson out there, still ready to sleep people at like 60, 70 years old.
Yeah.
Champ young and faster than that, man. And he passing down the wisdom on to me, bro. So I'm down to ride with him wherever we go, man. If like I said in my interviews, bro, if he say get him, bro, I'll go after. If the Klitschko's have a little something, we can do a whole Creed standoff. I'll fight the whole lineage.
You fight Wilder? You fight Wilder? You'll fight Wilder?
Listen, we need a homegrown American super Wakanda black soldier
we
out there
got
fighting for America.
We got Wilder.
He ain't it, bro. No, you need a G Hardy, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, vote for him like vote for Trump, man. Listen.
Shout out to Wilder. That's our guy.
What you gonna get?
Come on, that's our guy.
What you gonna get?
Oh,
what
man.
kind of told him to fight me then, man? But listen.
That's my main question here.
You can't be mad at me. You can't be mad at me for, voting for myself.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm down to fight him. I'm down to fight everybody, bro. I'm here for the belt. Bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm here to be good. I want people to know that.